actually, the front yard is the side yard. So this is Cragford. Just a really sweet daff. Isn't that lovely? If you can find it, buy it. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to grow and share. It's not a big multiplier, at least it's not right here for me. This is just a mess. But I will continue to work on it. More roses to pull up. My ilex berry is starting to leaf out, which is great. Can't remember the name, but love it. This is a ring hattie daff that is getting ready to open up. Why is it that the ones that do come back, you lose the labels on, but the ones that don't come back, like Blushing Lady and Orange Comet and Bravure, still have their tags? Very frustrating. Daffodil growers know what I mean. This is Lady Diana, growing amongst the rosemary, which is not looking all that great. Bridal crown, something, I don't know. But here, let's go over and see this Daphne, which is the greatest thing ever. Hello, woodpecker. This Daphne, I'm sorry we don't have smell-o-vision, because the fragrance, even for a girl who can't smell anything because of COVID, gets to enjoy if I put my face right down in it. So when I tell you that you need to, sorry about the truck. When I tell you that you need to plant something and make sure it's going to be happy where you choose to plant it, this is what I mean. Daphne are notorious for being miserable if they're not planted in the right place. She's been in the ground maybe 15 years, and she is has radiant heat from the brick wall and great shade in the summer from this dogwood. Hold on, folks. John has to tell me something. Yes, sweetie?
Do you know what that gizmo is there?
Oh, it's to deter the deer. So anyway, there you go with that. Great shrub. Just figure out the best place for it. No direct sun, except a little bit in winter morning sun, which, as you can see, she's getting. Hellebores. You know, some are fertile and others aren't. These are not, but I'll show you fertile ones in just a minute. So, over here, we have silly peonies who are already up. Don't know why, but they're just doing their thing. Also, we have daffs that are tagged and ones that aren't, but I need to go and find out what they are. This is Cairngorm, geez, I can't tell. Lovely, lovely. Bye. Rapture, which is so aptly named. Itsum, which did not produce particularly well this year. Oh, but, you know, the broom sedge. So happy here. This is Polly's Pearl. I will be digging and dividing and having this for sale at the Georgia Daffodil Society bulb sale in October at Peachtree Road Farmers Market, aka the Cathedral of St. Philip. This is a butterfly magnolia that, God love it, finally after 10 years has a bloom, a bloom. Not happy, got a transplant. Might be my story, not really sure. More silly peonies. I worked in this bed some yesterday, and you can see I've got the peony cages already around them. This little sweetie, who is a bit on the shy side, see how she dips her head, is Katie Heath. And for some reason, all of a sudden, she's putting out more blooms, so I'm happy about that. If you've never planted daffodils, consider doing it in a mailbox bed. They get lots of radiant heat from the road. It stays relatively dry, and they're a joy to see as you drive by. The fig. She was upwards of 20 feet yesterday. That's not really helping me gather figs now, is it? So we'll see what she produces this year at a height that I can reach. But this one, this is Ceylon. Such a beautiful flower. Very easy to find and an absolute joy to grow. I have been cutting daffodils and taking them into work and putting them in the break room. And people are just amazed, as they always are, that daffodils come in so many colors. But isn't that just fabulous? So great. So over here, we have Mary Gay Lorette, one of the loveliest. That is a Brent and Becky registration, Brent and Becky's bulbs. This says Fortune, and I guess it is. I'm just going to go with the fact that it's Fortune. It's an old one, still easy to find. We have this camellia, which has beautiful, beautiful deep pink blooms. More ice follies that would have gone to the show. So pretty. More Mary Gay Lorette. King Alfred type, which is a very old variety and a little bit past. Cemetery ladies, or twin sisters, which need to be divided. They are not getting enough sun, I think. But anyway, they also will be at the Georgia Daffodil Society bulb sale. Haven't taken my wreath down, haven't taken my Moravian star down, haven't picked up sticks, but the forsythia, let's go look at her. She is going to be part of our church flowers for Palm Sunday, I'm very proud to say. So they're not quite as long as I would like because the deer. Okay, so over here amongst the detritus is a little bit of Tiny Bubbles, also Brent and Becky, really is tiny, and Tete-a-Tete, and this little cutie, which is a 1YY, and come on, there we go, look at that. Very sweet. I have no idea what it is. I'll have to look that up. And of course, ice follies, the weed. Now, I promised you hellebores that are fertile, and there they are. Whew. Yay for them. Over here, amongst the broom sedge, I mean, you know, why try to hide it? We have Akita, which I'm real happy about. It's done well, it's gotten burned, but you know, when you own a dog breed that has a daffodil name, what else would you do? This is Perfect Lady, and she is pretty great. She would have gone to a show. I mean, not these particularly, but I think this one might have. She might have if she wasn't too far past. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Yellow Ocean, which is just darling. And then, Sun Disc is over there. She's late, but she's late anyway. Lots of pine trees to get pulled up. Boy. I think you are an Itsum that got dropped on the way to being replanted. Oh, that's okay. Okay, so over here, I tell you, Ice Follies just shows up everywhere. It's ridiculous. We have quail, and I think quail? Yeah, quail. So nice, so cute. Just real sweet. Nothing more than it is, just real sweet. There you go. Over here, excuse me, we have fig vine that needs to come off the house, but is doing what I wanted it to do on the brick wall. And a close-up of Ladybanks through the trees. Oh, and those tiny, lovely yellow flowers, little clusters. This Akuba Ozzie Johnson gave me, so beautiful. It tries really hard to survive the deer, but it's not always good. It's in a little too much shade to bloom, which is unfortunate because the berries are so pretty. Here's the original group of Itsum. I'm going to need to move that too. And I might even have some in the bulb sale. This is Eris. YYWP. Isn't she's just so pretty? And here you go. And this little bugger, I can't remember. God, that's not a story you've heard before. Now, this is Perimeter, and a lovelier flower. It just does such a good job. It's so consistent. It's just a really, 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 really nice bloom. Let's see here. Oof. This is a deer-eaten seafoam camellia. Damn deer. But this is where Ice Follies, I think, really shines, when you can naturalize it, which I'll be doing every year. I dig up clumps and bring them down here, so I'll be doing that this year too. And it's just so pleasant. Let me show you La Peppermint, because I know I talk about it every year, and I haven't really gotten a lot of good pictures of the blooms this year. But this is very nice. Isn't that a beauty? It's just, if you can find it, I will tell you, you will so love this plant. It is just a joy. It is I can't think of the right word. This is a sport. It's a sport of this camellia. So you will see some of it showing up occasionally. And a couple of years ago, there was quite a lot of the mother plant in there. And I cut it out because eventually it would take over again. But it's just the prettiest thing on the planet. Have you noticed I say that a lot about stuff? Oh, and the tulip magnolia is doing her purple thing. And I'm very happy about that. So far, maybe we won't get a freeze, and maybe she will have bloomed out by the time it gets too cold. We'll see. Well, with that, I'm going to sign off. I hope you have a great morning, a great week, and Risky says bye-bye.